Yo, what's up guys? It is X-Rays back again with a Call of Duty Ghost video this time. We're going to be talking about some of the maps that have been kind of shown off in Call of Duty Ghost that not a lot of you guys know about. Some of these don't actually have an official name just yet, but there are images. I'm going to be showing them to you guys. I'm going to be explaining a little bit of my thoughts on it. More than anything, just a little bit of information. There are going to be 15 total maps in Call of Duty Ghosts upon the release of Call of Duty Ghosts. Of course, there's going to be DLC that's going to increase the amount that we have, but for right now, we know 13 out of the 15. When there are more, I will, of course, be updating this video and letting you guys know what they are. Really quickly before I jump into the video, guys, if you guys are new and have not already subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so. Go check out my channel. I'm going to be posting a ton of Call of Duty Ghost series and just a ton of information along with its new Extinction game mode. So if you guys enjoy any of that kind of stuff, go check me out. I'm on my way to 30,000 subscribers, so any help you guys could give me would be much appreciated. Now with that being said, let's jump straight into the video. We're going to talk about the maps that are going to be there. Some of these you guys already know. I'm just going to flash a picture on the screen for you guys to kind of get a refresher in case you don't know what the name is and, coherence to what the map look like. But some of these you already know. Again, we'll be talking about them less since there's gameplay online for those and you guys can check it out. So let's start with the first one. Is called Whiteout. You guys already know which one this one is. It's the one that has a bunch of snow everywhere. You guys can see a picture on screen. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, you guys can see gameplay all over YouTube. It's one of the ones that were in the beta. The next one is called Octane. Same thing. It came out in a trailer. You can see a bunch of them. It's basically just like a gas station. You can bring down the actual gas station area with rockets. There's some destructible environments, which is pretty cool. And, it's a medium-sized map. Medium to large. There's going to be, of course, some areas where you can have a lot long lines of sight. Now, we're not going to really get into it. You can see the gameplay itself. Go check it out. Go to YouTube and, just look it up. The next one is called Strikezone. This is another one, again, that we've seen. This is the one where you see a lot of Crank gameplay, Crank being the new game mode that's in Call of Duty Ghost. It's a really close quarter, really tight map. It's something that you got to be really careful, and it's kind of funny the picture of dudes using a sniper, but of course it's going to be different lines of sight all over the map. The next map is called Chasm, and this is the one that we kind of got a sneak peek kind of teaser towards the end of the trailer that we saw for Call of Duty Ghost, the one where the guy jumps into the flag and he disappears. And, it's going to be a pretty long one from what it looks like. It's going to be a pretty long line of sight map, really good for assault rifles. But again, every map could tailor to really any kind of play style, but I'm going to say it's going to be a medium to large map as well. The next map is, again, one of the ones that we didn't really see a lot of gameplay. We saw kind of like a little glimpse of it during the trailer. This one's called Stonehaven, and as you guys can see, it's going to be a pretty big map. It's going to be like a castle, kind of medieval kind of theme, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of different elevations where you're going to be pretty high up in little hills. There's going to be a lot of different levels, so it's going to be pretty cool to see how people play with this one, and it's a very, Infinity Ward-esque type map, so I'm really looking forward to this one, especially since it's kind of like a different style. You're playing like in a castle kind of area, castle ground if you could say. The next map that we know the official name to is, of course, Free Fall. There's no actual gameplay. There's people saying that there's going to be possibly a trailer for it coming out tomorrow. Alright, so the next maps that you guys are going to see are, there's no official name for them just yet. There's going to be like little nicknames or code names that we're going to give them at the moment. But there's going to be a few images of them. You guys can check them out on screen. The first one is called Satellite. And as you can see from the two images that we have, it looks like it's going to be both a close quarter map and it's going to have also, that outer area that's pretty long lines of sight. As you can see, the one that's closer up kind of looks like it's going to be reminiscent of Dome. I don't know if I should say that, but it kind of feels like it looks like Dome, where it's going to be really close quarter, a lot of different areas to kind of try to hide inside of, but at the same time not going to be completely protected, which looks like it's going to be pretty exciting. Maybe this is the Dome 2.0, we don't know, but we'll find out. The next map is called Water Tower. As you can see, it's like a really rural area, leaves and ivy and everything is going all over the walls, and it looks pretty cool. There's quite a bit of different pictures for this one, and we saw this one, in fact, a quick glimpse of this one within the Eminem trailer that we saw that has the music and has, of course, the gameplay in the background. So it looks like it's going to have, both elements of close quarter combat and long lines of sight. The next map is called Shipping Container, and this is again just all code names. It's going to be pretty close, pretty tight from the images you guys are seeing. It looks like there's going to be some areas again where it's pretty open, but then you can get really close. I would say kind of like the idea that was behind Cargo in Black Ops 2, but we'll see how that ends up. Alright guys, so the next map that we're going to be talking about for right now is going to be called Forest, and you guys can see it's going to be a pretty big map. There's a lot of different areas. Looks like you can run up into the mountains kind of area where it's going to be pretty, a lot of trees, a lot of wilderness wilderness and stuff like that. But you can also get towards like a middle, I guess you could say, campsite. It looks really awesome. I can't wait for this one. Jungle was one of my favorite maps in Black Ops, so I can't wait to be able to come back and, you know, kind of play this really wilderness, really kind of, you know, ghost type thing looking, where you're trying to hide and you're trying to camouflage, which is pretty cool because I really love, you know, kind of wilderness styled maps. So this is going to be a pretty cool one to see. Maybe there'll be destructible environments. We'll never know, but we'll see what happens with that. The next map is going to, you know, for now be called Urban. We've seen a few pictures of these, and a few of these were actually within the trailer itself. It's basically just like this city, you know, the basic Call of Duty type city you would see. Some stuff is broken, you know, it's pretty close quarters, some areas pretty wide open in some other areas, but it looks like it's going to be pretty cool. We'll see what happens with that one. The next map is going to be called City Rain. There's only one picture for it right now, but as we can tell, it's going to be raining. It looks like it's going to be a lot of different areas you can go inside, like little buildings and stuff, and there's of course the outside area. The last map that we know right now is called Town at the moment. You know, it's just a code name. There's no real name for it. Again, there's just one screenshot for it, and it's basically, looks like there's a gas station. Looks like there's going to be, I guess, a outside kind of area. So this map kind of reminds me of Fallen for Modern Warfare 3. I don't know if you guys remember that one, but it kind of feels like it's going to be kind of like that, where you have multiple buildings you can go inside of. But we'll see what happens with that. This is just one picture. We don't know what the full map is going to look like or how it's going to play or any of these maps really, unless you've seen the actual gameplays. But we'll see what happens with them. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, remember to slap a like and a favorite, get it out there for other people to check out. And of course, if you guys are new and have not already subscribed to my channel, feel free to check me out. I'm going to be posting a ton of Call of Duty Ghost, Battlefield, Titanfall, all of that good stuff is going to be all on my channel. So if you guys are new and have not already subscribed, feel free to do so. On my way to 30K subs, so that would be awesome if you guys could help me out. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm X-Rays, I'm out. Peace.